And you dated someone shorter than
No,
you.
not too short. It's just like maybe
You even destroyed the little trust I might have with
Yo.
somebody. You destroy like everything down.
that they feel like they're a slave in the relationship.
Do you believe that in a relationship there can be independence and dependence
Yes.
going along?
Yes.
And where have you seen that?
Normally, when we are independent, it means you're depending on the person you're with, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like for us, we actually more rely on the man when we are independent when it comes to security. Because there are things I can't do for myself.
Yeah.
There are things I can't protect myself from. So
yeah.
in the relationship, I need to be independent when it comes to my own security. Yes, I can be secure when I go outside, but there are things I can't fight on my own. Yeah, you get that. Then also there are things like I depend on you, like in
To
the
do
house.
things, yeah.
Yes, there are things you need to do that I can't do. So it's like that. Then when I'm saying I'm independent inside the relationship, at least maybe if I'm working or even if I'm not working rather, and you're the one who's providing the money, I'm not a slave. So even if you're giving me the money, I have the right to choose what I want to do with my hair. Even if it comes
Wait, there are men out there that give you money and tell you what to do with your hair.
Yeah, the men who actually like, okay, with this money, you don't know the abusive people. There are people in abusive relationships out there. There are men who are actually like, because I'm giving you this money, you have to buy this certain type of clothes. You have to buy this certain type of hair. You have to wear this and stuff like that. You have to eat this. There are even people who are forced to dieting when they don't even want to because they are not buying the food. The man is doing that. So it's like when you are independent, you're not like a slave of that.
You become enslaved in that relationship.
So there are other women out there who are being abused emotionally and physically.
But do you think in 2026 that's like a good excuse because now that everybody has like a certain type of opportunity to like leave, these things are spoken. These things are said. So do you think people are still like
for us people with we have the ability to use social media like that. There are even other people who got phones from their partners, but they can't go on social media. So they are us.
People get phones from their partners, so they cannot go on social media.
Yes, because my man does not want. So
you to have like a social media account.
Yeah, but because
why you guys? Wait, first of all, ladies, why are you guys dating, bro?
I'm telling you, like some people don't. Other people just date without knowing the purpose of dating or their purpose in life. You know, when you know your purpose in life, you love yourself that much. You will not even let a man come and do that to you. If your family loves you, you love yourself. You not let God loves you for God's sake.
Like
why are you
for
suffering?
example, so a guy would be like, "Don't have an Instagram. Don't have really. Don't have Instagram. Don't."
I know people don't have Instagram. Your friends, I don't want to see them around our place. Don't go out. Don't do this. Don't do like there are rules in the relationship to the point that the person, it seems as if you're living for your boyfriend. You don't even have to live for your life anymore. So people are actually suffering in their relationships instead of being
And are they happy about that stuff?
But,
I mean, if they're happy, more power to you. But if you're not, safe and
I feel like they're happy because of the benefits, but
and then that's a fair deal.
It's not really because you don't have peace of mind. It's like somebody who's abused.
I mean, if you decide to stay, I feel like you enjoy life is not always, rainbows and sunshines, right?
You enjoy. I just feel like you become a victim of circumstance. You endure and then you get used to it to the point that it seems normal to you. Up until somebody comes and literally wakes you up from it. So it's like you're living in a bubble. So you can't leave that bubble unless somebody helps you to do that.
I feel like I don't think I'll ever be the person to like help somebody out of that situation because sometimes people can come back and crucify you.
Somebody will die.
See, I'll take my chances because because people when you get into people's relationships, people turn around and crucify you that you're trying to help.
Yeah, it's not
That's why
always
relationships.
wise. It's not always wise to get involved with two people who love each other. But it's wise when you see that somebody's being abused to the point that they're not being themselves. and losing it.
I feel like I would do that if I really know you and I really care for you. But if I see a lady, there was this particular time I was somewhere, then I saw this guy who was hitting this lady from a Western country. It was like literally going hands on with this lady.
And you just left him.
Then I was about to stop him because the guy is very, very tiny human being. And the lady was actually, I would say, bigger than him in size. Then I was about to maybe hit him or tell him to stop or something, trying to. But I saw the lady, after they hit her and she went down, she came back and she was like begging. I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to put myself
That's what I'm telling
in
you,
this situation. And she was like literally begging, like telling him sorry. I was like, wow, really? So how do you expect me to put myself in that situation?
But then that's what I'm telling you. Some people get abused to the point that it feels normal. If the man is not beating them, they're like worried what's going on. But the more the man beats them, the lady then after they apologize, you end up apologizing for things you did not even do wrong.
Yeah.
For peace sake.
Yeah, for peace sake.
Yeah. So people, it's like that.
But I think that's love, but I think people abuse it.
Yes. Manipulation, actually.
Yeah, people manipulate. So, guys, be careful out there, bro. Be careful. Third question, can women be feminist and still want traditional relationships?
Of course.
Okay, I also think so.
You think so, right?
Yeah, but there's this extreme, these feminists that ones that dye their hair, they scream at you. I don't think this one's can
Those
be.
ones are diabolical.
No, I don't.
Okay, being a feminist.
Are you a feminist? Will you say you're a feminist?
I feel like every woman is a feminist. It just depends on the levels.
Okay.
Being a feminist means you're comfortable being a woman. You're comfortable with having a voice for other ladies too. You're comfortable with who you are and you love yourself and you want to do good things for yourself also, like you are independent and things like that. So being a feminist means you're moving with times also. Like you're looking at with the way technology is moving. Like I feel like most feminists right now at this point, they're moving with times. So most of them are really dependent. We are really trying to have a voice for ourselves, having something for ourselves. So we can actually be in a traditional relationship because being a feminist is just inside me. It's not like going out there and saying, just because I'm a feminist, I can't have a relationship. So I can so I can be a feminist, but then when it comes to the relationship, I don't see how that gets into the way the relationship works, unless maybe you're dating somebody who's toxic, like somebody who's like don't go to work, somebody who's anti-feminist.
Don't go to work. If you don't want that to get money, that's weird.
There are people like that. There are people even like who like when you're dating, you're working, but then they're like, once I marry you, you'll be a housewife, you'll not work anymore.
No, but I think that could be family planning. Because it comes to a sense whereby you start having kids and along the line, probably 10 years from now, then you plan that, if you make this amount of money or reach this certain goal, you can stop working and I will take care of everything.
That's wise. But all the people who say this, they don't even think that far. They're just like, once we get married, you're staying at home. But I feel like most of them...
Well, you're not financially able to cater for every...
Normally people who say that, they're not really stable, I feel. And also they don't trust their partners. But most of them, they feel like, those guys, I think they feel like if you're a woman and you're going to work with men, of course, men will be after you and stuff like that, but because you're married.
See, I believe if people want to cheat on you, they will cheat on you, regardless of anything.
No matter, even if I'm staying home, you can be at work. You can be at work and then I'm still cheating in the same house.
Yeah.
So saying somebody should not go to work because maybe men will be all over here at work, it's
weird.
It just doesn't
It's
make
just weird. It
sense.
doesn't add up. Well, to me, it doesn't add up. Do you think the feminist movement has failed in modern age?
Yes, definitely.
Why do you think so?
I feel like most people don't really understand. Like starting from the word on its own, most people they don't understand the meaning. So other people would try to understand and they overuse it and abuse it. And those few who try to understand that when they try to bring it to life or bring it to the world. Now, because other people have been facing those who don't understand it. They just feel like all of us are the same.
Mm-hmm,
But there are feminists who are really fighting for the good cause. Then there are others who are just abusing the word and using it for matters which we don't even concern them, or the matters which comes with
Like the main
feminism.
issues that
Yeah.
women are actually facing.
Because most feminists also, they help fight against abuse, fight against gender-based roles or things like that. They are mainly focusing on the dependence on the independence of women. So they're like trying to educate people also. Most of them, actually, the ones who do good jobs, they are those who go into the rural areas where people, they don't have social medias and stuff. They're like trying to, in schools, they're trying to educate like ladies.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, even when I was growing up, we had some ladies who used to come and teach us. They would teach us how to be like private with our own bodies, how to make your own decisions when it comes to our own bodies and choices. You don't need a man to do this and stuff. Like, they would try and educate us on things as a woman you can do, which our parents never did. Like, our mothers never did that. Our aunties never set us down to do that. So
But I think that's actually a good thing, because I believe men are taught how to treat ladies, like you should not do, but women are just like, you know, go out there and get a man. It's like you don't even know the criteria.
This is
you're
why
meant to
most
follow.
people now are saying they are getting married or dating without knowing their purpose. Because in Africa, if you really look at it, from the age of 21, most of our parents are expecting us to be married.
Hey.
Even now, if you are above 25, they're like, you are too old. Everywhere you go, every family function, when are we going to see your husband? But they think that's the biggest achievement. But maybe that's not even my purpose. Maybe God is aligning me with a greater purpose. Maybe I need to do this and this and this before I get married. Or rather, this is why people are getting married and getting divorced. Because the marriages are failing. You're just doing it for the fact that she was married, but then you don't really know what marriage comes with or what you need to do when you are married.
Oh, okay.
So we're not really taught. So most feminists who are really doing the good job, who are really good feminists, they're like educate, and which is a good way. But those ones who abuse it, I just...
Will you say this lady, last question before we end, will you say this lady is a good feminist, what's her name? Amanda from Nigeria?
Amanda?
Yeah.
I don't know. What does she do?
I think she's a feminist from Nigeria. I think she has written some books. I've seen some quotes about her.
Oh, I've seen one book, but I've not read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then apparently from that, the screenshot I saw on Instagram...
Maybe
apparently
I'll ask you this question again in the next video. Maybe I'll show you something about it.
Okay, then maybe I'll need to go and do this.